Tiny House Prepper.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill with Tiny House Prepper, and this is the next video in my series, How to Make Videos. And actually the series really should be called How to Make Videos and Build a YouTube Channel, because this video is not about making a video per se, it's about how you earn money on YouTube. So a lot of people are surprised when they find out that I'm actually earning money from my YouTube channel. So, is it possible to earn money? Yes. Is it possible to earn a full-time living from YouTube? Yes. Elizabeth and I have now done that. Is it possible to get rich on YouTube? Yes. Elizabeth and I are not even close. We are now earning a basic average income that was enough to allow me to quit my full-time 60-hour-a-week truck driving job. And so it's just replaced my day job. And I'm very excited about that, because now I don't have to drive, my 18-wheeler through snow blizzards and all that kind of stuff, like I've just talked about in a recent video. So how does this work? Well, actually there are many ways to earn income, many streams of income that are possible through YouTube. And I will get into all of them, all of the ones that we use. But let me go back and just give you a slight little bit of history of how I started doing this. A few years ago, Elizabeth and I bought a piece of property that had an old, dilapidated 32-foot travel trailer on it. And our plans were to tear it down and put a larger mobile home. But then through various different circumstances, we ended up renovating that little RV instead to live in full time. So I had, quite a few friends on Facebook, and I had been in the Army for 24 years, so I had friends from all over the country. And I made a couple comments on Facebook about this RV that I was renovating, and a couple of my friends asked me some questions about that. So I did a little video just for them, and I wasn't quite sure how to share it. I didn't know you could, at the time, I didn't know you could put a video on Facebook. So I figured out how to upload it to YouTube, and then I put a link, and share my one video on Facebook. And I had about 50 of my friends watch it, and they made comments, and that was cool. And then about a month later, for some reason, I went back and looked at the video and discovered I had 1,000 views on that thing. It's like, where did they come from? I only have about 150 Facebook friends. And I happened to mention it to my son, who's more knowledgeable about these things than I. I said, where did all these 1,000 people come from? And he said, well, you have a video that people are interested in, renovating an RV. And he said people are searching it and finding it. And then he said one sentence that absolutely changed my life. He said, Dad, you can make money from YouTube. And I thought, really? You can make money from YouTube? Tell me more. And that one sentence, Dad, you can make money from YouTube, absolutely changed my life. Now we are full-time YouTubers, and we've left everything else behind, and we're very happy about that. So basically he told me about the basic way to make money on YouTube, which is called a YouTube partner. I used to watch YouTube videos occasionally, and I wasn't really into it, but I watched them occasionally, and I would see these ads running in front of the video, and it's like, oh, even, everything's commercialized. It's just, everything's commercialized. But then when my son Barry told me about this, he said that when someone creates a video and puts it up on YouTube and an ad runs in front of it, the creator of the video gets paid if someone watches the ad. Now they don't get paid much, they get paid a few pennies, but if you have a lot of videos, that can really add up. So I decided that I wanted to do that, and so Elizabeth and I started making videos. Well, actually I was just making the series of videos on how to on my progress of renovating the channel, or renovating the RV that we live in. And eventually Elizabeth joined in, and we started doing other videos besides just the renovation. And we started earning money, and it was amazing. It takes a while. You're not going to put up 2 videos and make some money, or make $1 million. It takes a while, and we were doing videos for about a year before we earned our first paycheck of $100. But we kept at it, and now 4 years later, I've replaced my day job because of it. So, how much money can you make from the YouTube partner? Well, I'll be completely upfront and transparent here. We have at this point, I think, about 39,000 subscribers, and it varies a lot of how much we earn. It varies anywhere from about $600 or $700 a month up to about $1,500 a month. So you can see that that's by no means enough to live on. It helps a lot, but you can't live on that. We have several other income streams from YouTube as well that I'll get into in a minute here. But so let me go to the website here and just let me show you a little bit about how this works. Now this is the dashboard of my Creator Studio on YouTube. After you sign into your YouTube account, you go over here, click on there and go to Creator Studio, and this is where it'll take you. Notice that we have 39,577 subscribers. This is our estimated revenue for the month, 1,092. Let me click on there and we get more detail. Now this is for the last 28 days, 4 weeks. So I'm going to go down here and click on 30 days to get more of an idea for a month. So here now in the past 30 days we have earned $1,173. Like I said, it's not enough to live on, but it's certainly a help, and it's a basis of everything else that we do on YouTube. Now I mentioned, this is the daily income. You can see 11/6 I made $34. Here on November 5th I made $54 that day, $57. Now you can go down here and take in a larger amount of time. So just let me show you a little bit of the past history of what we have earned. Now this was last spring, and right in here, see, $52 a day, $51 a day. Right in here we were earning in the neighborhood of $1,500 a month. And then starting in July, August, September, down here it dropped down to where we were earning about $700 a month. And now here, just in the past month or so, it's going back up and we are approaching $1,500 again. So it varies a lot, depends on the time of the season and numerous other things I don't really completely understand. But just expect that you're going to see a lot of variation here. So have you noticed that sometimes you're watching a video and there's an ad in front of it and the ad is 5 minutes long or 15 minutes long? How much of that does someone have to watch? If it's running in front of my video, how much of that does someone have to watch for me to earn any money? Do they have to watch the entire 5 minutes? What I have discovered that is, if it's less than 30 seconds, you have to watch the entire thing. If it's more than 30 seconds, you only have to watch 30 seconds of the video, and if you do, then I will earn the money from that. Like I said, it's only a few pennies that I earn from each ad, but at this point I've got 12,000 views a day overall on my channel, and so it does add up to the 1,000 or 1,500 that I'm earning. So if you are interested in supporting us in a way that would only cost you 30 seconds, doesn't cost you any money, just watch at least 30 seconds of any ad you see in front of my channel and I will earn the money for that, and I would very much appreciate that. I do that for all the channels that I'm subscribed to. Anybody that I follow on a regular basis, I always watch at least 30 seconds of the ad so that I'm helping them earn money. Also, I just wanted to mention YouTube just came out a couple weeks ago with something that they're very excited about, and basically it's a non-skippable ad. And they're saying that the people that have beta tested it had a great increase in their income. And so now they've just made it available to everyone. And I don't like that. I don't like the thought of non-skippable ads. I like to be able to watch them if I'm interested in them, but if I'm not, or if it's a channel that I don't normally subscribe to, then I don't want to waste my time watching a non-skippable ad. So fortunately they give me the option of whether I want to run that on my videos or not, so I clicked it off. I said no, I don't want to do any non-skippable ads. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I don't like it, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. Then I discovered that they retroactively went back and put it on every single video that I've done. So that really upset me too, because I can click a thing there that says it won't happen in the future, but in order to get them off of my old videos I would have to go into each video and edit edited out of each one, and I have 450 videos at this point, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. But from this point on, any ads that I do for you, or any videos that I do for you, will not have non-skippable ads on it. Now, the YouTube partner, how do you qualify for it? Used to be you could just put up a video and request it, and they would approve it. They've changed it a little bit. Now, in order to qualify for it, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have at least 4,000 hours of viewing of your videos within the past 12 months. That might sound like a lot to you, but I've had 29,173 hours of total watch time from my subscribers in the last 30 days. You have 12 months to gain 4,000 hours. It can be done. For me, that probably took about a year for me to gain 1,000. No, actually it was a year and a half for me to gain 1,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, it's, you know, you're not going to just start tomorrow and to make money next month. It is a long-term proposition here. But once you get going, it'll start, you know, rolling like a snowball, and it'll grow much faster. But you just keep at it until you get that 1,000 subscribers, and then you can request to be a YouTube partner and make the income from it. Now, that is the basic way to make income from YouTube, and when I first started, that's all I understood. But now I have discovered that there are many other ways to make money from YouTube. So let me talk about a couple of those. First of all, the next very basic one is to just sell stuff. What kind of stuff am I talking about? Well, let's say that you have a channel where you are a woodworker and you make all kinds of woodworking projects in your shop. You can draw up the plans for each project that you do, and then you can sell the plans, and you can do that, you know, digitally, where they can download them. So at the end of every video, after you show how to, or you show making the project, then you can have a link where they can go and buy the plans if they want. Or if you do crafts, you know, home crafts, a variety of different kinds of home crafts, you can do the plans or the patterns for those. If you're a quilter, you can do patterns for a quilt that you do, those sorts of things, and you can sell those. If you're a crafter and you show how you make a craft, you could actually sell the craft and turn it into a home, you know, cottage industry. Elizabeth likes to quilt, and she did a quilting video where she showed how she made this. This is a microwave cozy, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but you take a bowl and you set it in there, then you can set that into the microwave so that when it's done and it's hot, you're not trying to pick up the hot bowl. You can just pick this up and take it with you, and it works very well. Also helps to keep the food warm or cold if you have ice cream or something in there. She was just doing a video showing how you make this, and as soon as she did, within the first few hours, she had at least a dozen people saying, "Are you going to make those? Can I buy them from you?" Well, that was kind of an eye-opener for us, because that was not her intention. She was just showing how she made this. But if she wanted to open a cottage industry and manufacture these and sell them, we could do that. That's not what we elected to do, but that was something that happened that opened our mind to the possibilities of how to earn more income. Another thing that you can do that I've seen others do is you can write books and or courses that you can sell through your channel. I watch a number of full-time RV channels, and a number of them have done this. I know of at least two that have published courses on, you know, for beginning RVers, covering everything about RVing, how to do all the maintenance, how to winterize it, how to travel on the road with it, how to find places to stay, all sorts of stuff. And they actually, it's a separate course, and they actually sell that course. Or if you want to just write a book, I've actually bought several books from people online who have done that. If you want to do a cooking channel, that's a popular one. You can do recipes. You can sell the individual recipes, or you can put together a cookbook and sell the cookbook. I know of at least two channels that have done this, and are basically making a full-time living just by selling their cookbook. So there are just a whole variety of different ways of things that you can sell online if you just open your mind to it and find something that you feel comfortable with and something that you can do. For us, we initially started selling Thrive Life freeze-dried food, and that was what made the difference for us between our YouTube income and our Thrive income. We got to the point where I was able to quit my day job, and that was a glorious day, believe me. Since then, we've just recently introduced Vox Life wearable neurotechnology, the socks and insoles, and that is, of course, is helping as well. Now, if you're going to sell things online, I need to stress this, okay? Your channel cannot be about the things, about selling stuff. It has to be about other content. For instance, if you're going to, do quilting and then sell the patterns, it has to be about quilting. You have to show the quilting project that you're doing, and then, oh, by the way, here's the pattern if you want to buy it. For us, selling Thrive, we occasionally do cooking videos and we demonstrate the Thrive, and then we say, here, you can, you can buy Thrive food here, and we give the link to our website. But if you notice when you watch our channel, only about 10% of our videos are about Thrive or about Vox wearable technology. Everything else, the other 90%, is about other content. It's about that we live in a tiny house, it's about prepping, it's about our travel, because people don't want to watch infomercials. And if they go to a channel and that's all that it's about is pushing to sell stuff, they have no reason to stick around. So you have to give them real content. You have to give them a lot of real content and then sell the stuff on the side. I know if we start doing too many Thrive videos and we start talking about selling, Thrive Life too often, people start leaving. People start unsubscribing, and they tell us so. They say, it's all you do is push food. It's all you want to care. All you care about is make money. And they unsubscribe. They just don't want to hear that. So whatever you do has to be low-key. Don't overdo it. Don't push it. Build your channel on other content, and then work into that things that you're going to buy. Things that you're going to sell. Now, Patreon is another way to make money on YouTube. Have you heard of Patreon? It's a different company, patreon.com. But it allows your subscribers to go to Patreon and basically donate to your channel. And you can set it up in two different ways. You can set it up so that they would donate a certain amount a month, starting at $1 or $2 a month, or $5 a month, or $10 a month. You can set different tiers of where, and you have control over that, where people can come and donate to your channel. You can also put extra content on Patreon that is only for what they call patrons, for people who are donating to your channel. A lot of YouTubers do this. I have seen some. Oh, they pay per month. You can also set it up so that they pay per video, with a maximum amount that they would pay per month. I have seen some YouTubers set it up that way, and there's one in particular that we watch all the time. I was astounded when I looked and found out that they earn $6,000 per video from their patrons. Now they only do 2 or 3 a month, but that's substantial. Patreon is something that Elizabeth and I have been thinking about for quite a while. We haven't decided yet whether we want to do that or not. We have set up a Patreon account, or we open an account, but we haven't set it up. We haven't got it ready to go. We haven't announced it on our YouTube channel at all. Here's what we're thinking about it. In one way, when we sell Thrive Food, I feel like we are selling a product that is beneficial to the people. But when I think about trying to do a Patreon account, I feel like I'm begging for money. I feel like, donate to us, we're doing all this, donate to us, and I feel very uncomfortable with that. But then on the other hand, if you're watching this series and you've seen the past videos about editing and all that, you see how much time it really takes to do a video. Elizabeth and I are now doing 3 to 4 videos a week, and that takes us 30 hours a week, 30 hours a week or more to produce those videos. So another way to think of it is that we are working to present a product to you, which is the entertainment of our videos. And so if people want to help support us so that we can properly do that, then Patreon is the way to do it. In fact, if we were earning a little bit more from our subscribers who would donate through Patreon, then we would have a little bit more money to be able to go out and travel like we want to, so that we could produce better videos for you. So those are the two thoughts. I feel like I'm begging, or I feel like you're supporting my efforts in making videos, and we still haven't decided. So I want to ask, what do you think? Should we open a Patreon account? Yes or no? Give me your thoughts. Either way, am I begging, or am I giving you an opportunity to support what we're doing? So Patreon, anyway, is another way to make money, and a lot of YouTubers are using it, and it's very successful for a lot of them. Another way is through sponsors. You're not going to get a sponsor when you have 500 subscribers, but once you get up around 7 or 8,000 or 10,000 subscribers, then you can start to get sponsors. And in fact, we haven't done a whole lot of this, but we have done a little bit. We have this little Cubic mini wood stove that we use to heat our place. And when I first got it, they have two different sizes. They have the Cub, which is the small one, and the Grizzly, which is the larger one. This one right here that I'm showing you is actually the Grizzly. This is the larger one, if you can imagine that. The Cub is even tinier. But we bought the Cub, and we put it in, and I did an installation video of it, and Cubic Mini Wood Stove discovered my video, and they liked it so much, it was so detailed, that they actually put that video up on their website for people to see how to install it. And then I called them and asked them a question about it, and I identified myself that I was Tiny House Prepper, and they said, "Oh yeah, we know you. In fact, we get people who call to buy, and they say, well, Tiny House Prepper showed this thing." So they realized that I was sending people to their to their business. So they made me an offer. They said, "Which one do you have?" I said, "The Cub, the little one." They said, "How about if we send you the Grizzly, the larger one, and then you can do a comparison video of the two stoves." So I thought, yeah, that's great. The stove itself and all of the wall shielding and all that was about $800. So they sent me the stove, $800 stove, and I did a video and I compared the two, and it worked well. It worked out for both of us. And I've had some subscribers say, "Are you getting any money from Cubic because certainly you're making sales?" And yes, I am making sales for them. I'm not getting any money from them. I did get the stove, the larger stove, for free. And now that they have actually several of my videos on their website, I'm actually getting probably a couple hundred subscribers a month from them. People go to their website, they watch my installation video, and then they subscribe to me. So I'm happy with that, because as that helps me build my channel, then it helps me generate more revenue from these other things that we do. So that's the only sponsorship that I've had. But there are many companies, once you get a little bit larger, who will offer to send you their product if you will do a review of it, and so you get the product for free. Some of them, you might see somebody who does a review, and then they say, if you use this code, you get a discount. The way that works is the company sends them the product, then they give them basically an affiliate link, and if you use that, then you get a discount on the product, and the YouTuber earns income on the sale of that as well. So it's a good, a good service for your subscribers, because you're reviewing products that they might be interested in. You give them a discount, and then you earn a little bit of money on that. So that's another way that you can earn money. Also, even if you don't have any sponsors, you can actually make money doing product reviews. If you open an Amazon account, as an Amazon affiliate, associate, I can't remember what they're called now, even though I've got one of those accounts. If we find products that we like, and we'll do a review of them, and then we just put a link down below to our Amazon account, and if someone buys that product that you just reviewed through your link, then you earn some money off of the purchase of that. Now, this is not something that we do a whole lot of. I think the biggest check we've gotten from Amazon is $150. But like I said, we don't do a lot of that. If you do more product reviews, you could earn a lot more money from Amazon. So those are the basic ways that we earn money on YouTube. Not any one of them is enough to live on. But what we have here is multiple streams of income. A couple hundred here, 1,000 there, and when you put them all together, it's enough to actually live on. So, is it possible to quit your day job? Absolutely. Is it possible to get rich? Yes, if you've got like 500,000 subscribers or something like that. But for most of us, we're not going to get rich, but it's very, very possible if you have the diligence to stick with it over a period of a couple of years to be able to earn enough income to quit your day job. So, I hope that's been helpful to you. I hope it has taken a little bit of the mystery out of it, because I know there's an awful lot of people that are just baffled by how you can make money just by doing videos on YouTube. Well, that's it. Multiple streams. YouTube partner, you earn money from the ads that they run in front. You can sell all kinds of stuff. You can open a Patreon account and have people donate to you to help support what you're doing. You can get sponsors. You can open an Amazon account and sell things by doing reviews and send people through your Amazon account. Okay, thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about should we open a Patreon account or not. And I still have a few more videos that I'm going to be doing in this series, so stay tuned for next week. You be blessed.